Dear students, in the earlier classes, I have dear students, in the earlier classes I have discussed about the two dividend theories, that is Walter's model and Gordon's model. Now I will discuss about Modigliani and Miller, that is hypothesis. According to hypothesis, the dividend policy of a firm is irrelevant. It does not affect the wealth of shareholders. Okay. Again, I am telling, according to hypothesis or theory, the dividend policy of a firm is irrelevant. It does not affect the wealth of the shareholders. It means that irrelevant means whether the company pays dividend or not, it actually does not affect the value of the firm. It means that suppose a company is paying nothing, and we are assuming that the value of the farm will be rupees 10 lakh. Again, if the farm is paying a dividend of rupees 10, in that case also the value of the farm will be rupees 10 lakh. There are also certain assumptions like Walters and Gordon models. The assumptions are: the firm operates in perfectly capital market. Perfect capital market means all informations are available. Availability of information to all without any cost. The absence of all kinds of transaction cost. Inability on the part of individual investors to affect the market price of the firm. All investors are rational. That means they can take decision independently and they are intelligent in terms of decision making. Taxes do not exist. Tax actually there is, assuming that there is no existence of tax. Okay. And no differential between dividends and retained earnings or between dividends and capital gains. The investment policy of the firm is fixed. All investors are perfectly certain about the future investments programs. Okay. Now I am moving on to the sum. Look at the question. Omega company has a cost of equity capital of 10%. The current market value of the firm is V. Current market value is denoted by V. Rupees 20 lakhs. Rupees 20 per share. Assumed values for I means that is the new investments, Y means earnings, and D means dividends. At the end of the year, I equal to 6 lakh 80, Y equal to 1 lakh 50,000, and D equal to rupee 1 per share. So under the approach, the payment of D does not affect the value of the firm. What I have told you earlier, whether the company pays dividend or not. Now look at the formula number 1. There are certain steps 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1 or A, market price of a share at the end of the year. As we know, this is very easy formula. P0 equals to D1 plus P1 divided by 1 plus K. I am telling, don't be nervous. P0 means price at the beginning and P1 means price at the end. Suppose if we consider in 2001, suppose from 2021, suppose the financial year, in that case the price as on 1st April, that will be the P0, and price as on 31st March 2001, that will be P1. D1 means dividend paid at the end of the year. 1 plus K is the cost of capital. After just cross multiplying, the value came out as P1 equal to P0 1 plus K minus D1. Now N, what will be the number of shareholders? 20 lakhs divided by rupees 25, because as in the given rupees 20 lakh, rupees 20 per share. What is the number of shares? 1 lakh. P0 price at the beginning, that is also given, that as it is the value of share rupees 20 per share. Okay. D1 means the company paying a dividend of rupee 1. we are at d equal, look at the d equal to rupee 1 per share. D1 means at the end the company is paying dividend 1. Just we are simply we are putting the values. P0 is how much? 20. 1 plus k, 1 plus k means 1 plus 0.10, ultimately 1.10 minus 1, and after calculating this the value came out as 21. Okay, now number second step, A B C D. What I have told you, there are 4 steps. Number B, amount required for new finance. You have to remember those formulas. P1 equal to P0 1 plus k minus D1. Likewise this formula, I minus within bracket 1 minus ND1. What is I? That is also given 6,80,000. Okay, investments. Y is the, that is also given. Y means earnings, that is also given 1,50,000. Okay, look at here, minus ND1. N means how much? We have calculated 1 lakh into D1 means 1. That means 1 lakh into 1 means ultimately 1 lakh, and the value came out as 6,30,000. Number of shares to be issued. New number of shares to be issued. What is the formula? New investments is how much? 6,30,000. What is the current market price? 21. That means 30,000 shares the company has to issue. Now the value of the firm. Students, you have to remember all those formulas. V equals to what they have given? N plus M into P1 minus I plus Y divided by 1 plus K. What is N? N was calculated earlier, 1 lakh. What is M? The new share, 30,000. Within bracket, what is P1? We have calculated 21. Within bracket, after that minus I plus Y. Minus I is how much? Investment, 6,80,000. That is already given in the question. Plus Y, that is also the value is given in the question, 1,50,000 divided by 1 plus K. 1 plus K means 1 plus 0.10, ultimately 1.10. The value came out as, look at here, 20 lakh. The value of the firm, what does it mean? When the company pays dividend of rupee 1, the value of the firm is 20 lakhs. Now, in the next case, P1 plus P0, P1 plus P0 plus 1 plus K equals to how much? P0 is how much? 20 into 1 plus K, 1.10. Look at here, what was the formula? Minus D1, but here we are considering D1 is 0. Why? As we are assuming that there will be no dividend, as no dividend will be paid. Ultimately the formula came out as P1 equal to P0 1 plus K. Look at here, P1 equal to P0 1 plus K equal to rupees 20 into 1.10. Okay, ultimately it came out as 22. Look at here, since D1 equals to 0, assuming that the company is not paying dividend. What was the formula? Amount required for new financing, I minus 1 minus ND1. Okay, same formula, 6,80,000 minus Y. Y is how much? 1,50,000. But look at here, the ND1 portion will be 0. Why? As the D1 is 0, 0 multiplied by something means 0. That means simply it becomes 6,80,000 minus 1,50,000. Again I am telling, ND1 portion will be 0. Why it is 0? As D1 is 0, 0 multiplied by something means 0. Number of shares to be issued, 5,30,000 divided by 22. They have not calculated, as it is coming out as fraction figure. Ultimately in the last column we should put it in this way. We are not calculating, as the result will come out as fraction figure. That's why we keep it as 5,30,000 by 22. What was the formula? V plus N minus M P1 minus Y plus I. What was N? 1 lakh. What was in M? Earlier it was, we have calculated. Here we have also calculated, as it is fraction figure. That's why we keep it as 5,30,000 by 22 into what is P1 right now? P1 is 22. Look at here, P1 is 22. Okay, fine. minus 6 lakh 80 plus 1 lakh 50. Ultimately, the look at the value. The value came out as 20 lakhs. We started with the assumption that in approach they have told us whether the company pays dividend or not, the value of the firm is will remain same. This is very important from the viewpoint of examination. I hope you have understood. Thank you very much.